Hey everyone! If you're looking to bring a little more peace, positivity, and freshness into your yoga space, you're in the right place. I'm about to share 10 amazing plants that will transform your yoga room into a tranquil retreat. Whether you're a seasoned yogi or just starting out, these plants can make a world of difference in setting the mood, cleaning the air, and even helping you feel more connected to nature during your practice. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I don't exactly have a green thumb. Don't worry, we've got plants on this list that are super low maintenance, but still pack a punch when it comes to creating that calm, zen vibe. Alright, first up, we've got the Areca Palm. Now, this plant is awesome for a yoga space, because not only does it look tropical and inviting, but it's also a pro at purifying the air. See these leaves? They're like natural air diffusers. Adding one or two of these plants to your space can make it feel so much more vibrant and alive. Plus, it just adds this calming, earthy touch to any room, which is perfect for getting into that zen vibe. Another thing I love about the Areca Palm, it's like a mini air purifier. It's known for absorbing toxins and releasing fresh oxygen, which helps you feel more grounded and can even improve your breathing during your practice. Just having this guy around makes the whole room feel fresher. And hey, if you're worried about plant care, don't stress. Areca palms are super low maintenance. Just keep them in indirect light and water them once in a while. They don't need much attention, but still bring so much life to the space. So, if you want to add a little touch of nature without too much fuss, the Areca Palm is an ideal choice. It's simple, it's beautiful, and it just makes the room feel complete. Perfect for finding that sense of calm and balance. Alright, next up is the bamboo palm. Now, this plant is super popular for indoor spaces, and for good reason. Its leaves are delicate but tall, so it doesn't just sit there. It adds height and elegance, giving the room a light, airy vibe, perfect for when you want a calm, open space to practice in. One thing I really love about the bamboo palm is that, like the Areca palm, it's also a fantastic air purifier. It helps remove indoor toxins, which can help you feel more relaxed and focused during your yoga practice. Plus, it adds this natural touch without being overwhelming. It's just the right amount of green. And caring for these guys? It's easy. Just make sure they get some indirect light and a little water here and there. Bamboo palms are pretty chill and don't need much attention, which is perfect if you just want to focus on your practice. Simple, elegant, and low maintenance. What's not to love? Alright, number 3 is the rubber plant. Now, this one's a little different from our previous plants. It has these big, thick leaves that really stand out. I love it because it adds a rich green contrast without being too flashy. It's got that natural vibe, but with a touch of boldness, which makes it perfect for a yoga space. Rubber plants are also fantastic for air quality. They're known for absorbing toxins and releasing fresh oxygen, which can help create a clean and calming atmosphere in your yoga room. And there's something about these solid, resilient leaves that just feels grounding. It's like a reminder to stay steady and focused during your practice. These guys are pretty low maintenance too, which is a big win. They don't need a lot of water or direct sunlight, so you can pop them in a corner with some indirect light, and they'll thrive. Rubber plants bring that deep, lush green into your space without much effort, perfect for keeping things calm and focused. Next up, we've got the Philodendron. This plant is amazing because it has these soft, heart-shaped leaves that just spill over, bringing a natural, flowing look to the space. It's almost like it's saying, just relax. Perfect for a yoga room, right? It gives off this effortless vibe that really helps set a calming tone. Another great thing about philodendrons is that they're super easy to care for. Just a little water and indirect light, and they're good to go. You can even let it trail down a shelf, or let the vines climb. Totally up to you. It's a flexible, low-maintenance plant that adds a gentle, lush touch to your yoga room without requiring much from you. Just like your practice, it's all about balance. Alright, next on our list is the peace lily. This plant is a classic choice for any space focused on relaxation, and honestly, it's perfect for a yoga room. It has these beautiful white flowers that add a really peaceful, calming vibe. Just seeing it here makes you want to slow down and take a deep breath. Peace lilies are also champions when it comes to air purification. They're great at filtering toxins and keeping the air fresh, which really adds to that calm, clean feeling you want in a yoga space. And taking care of them? Super easy. Just give them some water now, and then an indirect light, and they'll thrive. It's low maintenance, but brings so much life and tranquility to the room. Next, we have the snake plant. Now, this one's got a really unique look. These tall, sturdy leaves stand straight up, bringing a sense of balance and stability to the space. And honestly, it's one of the best plants for a yoga room, because it's all about that clean, minimal vibe without needing much attention. The snake plant is also a powerhouse when it comes to air purification. It releases oxygen even at night, which helps keep the room's energy fresh and clean. Plus, it's almost indestructible. It can handle low light, doesn't need frequent watering, and pretty much thrives on being left alone. It's the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it plant that still brings so much to your yoga room. Next on our list is the Chinese Evergreen. This plant is awesome for adding a little extra color and texture to your yoga space without overdoing it. Look at those leaves. They've got this cool mix of greens and silvers that just feels peaceful and grounding. It's a subtle but refreshing touch. One of the best things about the Chinese Evergreen is how easygoing it is. It can handle low light and doesn't need a ton of water, so it's really low maintenance. This plant just kind of thrives in the background, adding beauty and calmness without needing much from you. Perfect for keeping the room stress-free. Alright, next we have the zebra plant. This one's definitely a bit of a showstopper with those bold, striped leaves. It's got a lot of character, but it still fits perfectly in a yoga room because it adds this sense of natural beauty without taking over the space. It's a great way to add a little flair. The zebra plant does like a bit of humidity, so giving it a light mist every now and then keeps it happy. And it doesn't need direct sunlight, just some indirect light and occasional watering. It's low-key enough to not distract from your practice, but adds this cool, unique look that makes the space feel even more special. Next up, we have the African violet. Now, I know it's a bit smaller than the other plants we've covered, but that pop of purple is perfect for adding a gentle, uplifting vibe to your yoga room. It's a nice little mood booster without being overwhelming. Just a small touch of beauty. African violets are pretty easygoing too. They love indirect light and just need a little water at the base, not on those fuzzy leaves. It's a great low-maintenance plant to add a bit of color and positivity to your space, keeping the vibe bright and balanced without needing much fuss. Last but definitely not least, we have the golden pothos. This plant is one of my favorites for a yoga room because of its beautiful cascading vines and vibrant leaves. It brings such a nice, lively feel to the space, and it's super versatile. You can let it hang or even train it to climb. Golden pothos is also fantastic for air quality, helping to filter out toxins while adding that natural touch. And honestly, it couldn't be easier to care for. This plant thrives on neglect. Just give it some indirect light and water it when the soil feels dry. It's perfect for busy folks who still want a beautiful, thriving plant in their yoga space. So there you have it. 10 ideal plants to enhance your yoga room and create a calming, beautiful environment for your practice. Whether you choose the bold snake plant or the cheerful African violet, each of these plants can help you feel more connected to nature and bring a sense of peace to your space. Thanks for joining me today. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on creating your perfect Zen space. Happy planting, and I'll see you next time.